Well, what's this time period been like for you?
It's been long, it's been rough, man. We both are coming from similar stories, you know, possibly career-ending injuries, and it's great to be back, man. I'm more excited than I've ever been.
What's it been like in this time? I mean, have there been, you know, ups and downs along the way, or did you always know that this was going to be, you know, this was going to happen again?
Ups and downs, yeah, getting re-injured last year again. You know, you wonder if your career's over. Those thoughts go through your mind. It's pretty scary, you know, realizing how fast all this can be over. It's a fun ride, man. No one wants it to be over. Yeah, but I'm back, man. That's all that matters right now.
The sport moves so fast. Obviously, a lot's happened in the time that you've been off. Where do you feel like you're at in your career right now? I mean, is it a new starting point for you? Are you picking up where you left off?
It's kind of a revitalization of my whole career. I feel like I'm ready to make another run. You know, a lot of guys who become world champs don't do it until they're early 30s. So I just turned 30, so I'm ready to make a run.
Did you just start training at the new gym, or did you open your own gym?
I opened a new gym in Fort Collins, Colorado called Trials Martial Arts and Fitness. And then I've been cross-training down at the Garage in Denver. So, yeah.
What's that done for you? You feel like kind of a fresh start there? Or?
Yeah, it's great. I love Colorado. It's a good fresh start. New training partners. They have a great team down there. And I have a great team up north, too, as well at my gym. So it's been great.
You've had some high-level fights, but obviously after this amount of time to come back and be on the main card, is that a special feel? I mean, do you feel complimented by the UFC?
Totally, man. I'm super pumped. For one, I got to fight on the finale, you know, because it kind of brings me back to my roots. Getting to come back and fight on the main card and be on live TV is great. It's, you know, I'm totally, you know, stoked and surprised to be on the main card. So I'm excited for that.
How much did it mean to you to have for the UFC to stand by you throughout this long time? And I heard you say that they actually paid for your surgery.
Yeah, it means a lot, man. The UFC has, they paid for my surgery. They didn't have to. My second one when I got hurt anyways. So it's meant a lot. They stood by me. It shows they believe I still have what it takes. You know, and even win or lose, you know, I've always been complimented by them as, you know, fighting my heart out, giving everything I got no matter what. So that's what I'm here to do.
Do you think you're a special case, or do you think that there's a lot of those stories that kind of lurk in the background that we don't know about? That
I think there's more than the media realizes, for sure. You know, the UFC isn't the bad guys they're made out to be so much. They take care of a lot of guys on the side and do things to help them and their families out. But I feel like I'm a little bit of a special case too. You know, I've gave my heart and soul for the last 5-6 years in the UFC, so I appreciate them, you know, giving me a little back.
That said, do you feel like your job's on the line this Saturday?
For sure, the job's always on the line, man. Buying up all these new divisions and hiring new guys all the time. There's always that 19 or 20-year-old kid coming after my job, so slot's always on the line, bro.
Have you felt like that for every single one of your fights in the UFC? So this one doesn't feel any different?
I felt like that the last 3 or 4, so.
Obviously, we haven't seen you in a while. What can we expect to see? Is it you know, the same guy that we saw before? Is there some reinventions? Is there some new twists? What can we expect to see?
You're going to see the same guy, you know, the same domination in the cage, the aggressive, in-your-face style. Feel like I'm more well-rounded now. I've had time to sit back and kind of analyze things and tighten up technique. So I feel like, you know, I'm a smarter fighter. You know, like I talked about before, as you know, most guys aren't champs until they're in their 30s, besides maybe Pierre and a few guys. You know, it takes time to mature as a fighter in this sport. There's so many aspects to the game to settle into your style and really figure out what works the best for you. And mentally too, more than half this game is mental. So being mentally prepared and being able to deal with all that is huge, you know.
You mentioned a new gym, new training mates. Here you have Robert Follis from the good old Team Quest days.
Sure, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Robert's been my coach since the very beginning, since the day I walked in the door at Team Quest back in 2002. So I'm stoked to have him out here in my corner, and I'll continue to always have him with me as long as he's available.